Hello and welcome back to the Declarative Academy. In today's hands-on session, we're going to import a batch of leads into Salesforce using the data import wizard. If you've ever typed records one by one and felt your soul leave your body, this is the upgrade you've been waiting for. We'll prepare a clean CSV, launch the wizard, map a couple of fields correctly, and kick off the import step by steady step. By the end, you'll know how to tidy a leads spreadsheet for Salesforce, save it in the right format, launch the data import wizard, choose the correct import options, map fields like street and lead owner, and verify that your job ran successfully. First, let's prepare the file so your import is smooth and your data stays consistent. Download the lead spreadsheet provided for this project and open it in your spreadsheet tool. We're going to make a few quick targeted fixes. Replace any instance of SF with the full city name San Francisco. That keeps addresses readable and consistent for everyone. Next, standardize the state values. Change Calif or Cali to the two-letter code CA because Salesforce pick lists and reporting behave best with standard uniform values. While you're here, look at the rating column and convert any variations to the existing pick list values, cold, warm, or hot. This avoids import errors and makes dashboards trustworthy. Give the sheet a quick sweep for duplicates, stray blanks, and sneaky spaces at the end of cells. These tiny gremlins can cause big headaches later. One more format check. Your CSV must use commas, not semicolons. Some systems, especially certain regional settings, flip commas to semicolons in exported files. If you're on a Mac using Apple numbers and you see that behavior, open System Settings, Language and Region, and ensure the number format looks like. Export again and you'll get a comma-separated CSV that Salesforce understands. Now let's save it properly. Go to File, Save As, name it Lead Import, and choose the CSV file type. Save it to your desktop so it's easy to find, then close the file to release any locks your spreadsheet app might have on it. With the data tidied and saved, we'll move into Salesforce to run the import. Click the Setup gear in the top right and choose Setup. In the Quick Find box, type Data Import Wizard, then open it. You'll see a friendly landing page. The wizard bundles together imports for standard objects like accounts, contacts, and leads, plus custom objects, so everything feels consistent. Click Launch Wizard, and under Standard Objects, select Leads so Salesforce knows which fields and rules to apply. Next, we'll tell Salesforce what we're doing and how to match records. Under What do you want to do? Choose Add New Records. We're creating fresh leads rather than updating existing ones. For Match Lead By, pick Email. Email addresses are typically unique for individuals, so it's a reliable way to avoid duplicates. For Assign New Leads to this source, choose Web, setting a clear lead. Source now keeps your campaign attribution and conversion reporting tidy later. We'll now point the wizard to our file. Under Where is your data located, choose CSV, then click Choose File in Chrome, or browse if you're using other internet browsers. Find Lead Import on your desktop, and then select Open. If you can't see the file, change the filter above the Open button to All Files. Click Next to move into field mapping. This screen is where accuracy really counts. We're lining up your column headers to Salesforce fields, so every value lands in the right place. Start with the address. In the Edit column, click Map next to address line 1, then select Street from the field list and click Map to confirm. If the Map button seems to be hiding off screen, zoom out your browser slightly so the action buttons appear. Now Map Ownership. Click Map next to Owner, select Lead Owner and click Map again. A thoughtful mapping step like this prevents messy addresses and orphaned records, which in turn keeps assignment rules and routing working as intended. Once your mappings look good, click Next, then Start Import. Confirm with OK. You'll see the details of the bulk data load job, and Salesforce will email you when the import is complete. If you hit any verification issues, double check that the user doing the import has their language set to English and locale set to English United States. Those settings affect how CSV values are interpreted during import. And that's it, all done. I will recap quickly, then verify our steps. Today, we cleaned the leads file, tidied up the data, made sure every field was standardized, and saved it properly as a comma-separated CSV. Then, we jumped into the data import wizard, selected leads, and chose to add new records. We matched by email, set the lead source to web, and mapped address line 1 to street and owner to lead owner. Once everything looked good, we ran the import, and Salesforce did the rest. Fast, accurate, and fully audit-friendly. The big idea here is simple. Standardize your data first, map your fields carefully, and let Salesforce handle the heavy lifting. That's how you keep your org clean, your reports reliable, and your time free for work that actually matters. That's the data import wizard in action, quick, reliable, and a lifesaver for busy admins. If this was helpful, give the video a like, subscribe for more Salesforce walkthroughs, and drop your questions or wins in the comments. Next up, we'll switch gears and export data from Salesforce so you've got both directions covered. See you there.